Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nightz, and in today's video I just want to have a conversation with you guys about this new season, Chapter 5 Season 3, Fortnite Wrecked. It has been an insane season. It's been over a week now, I think, about, give or take. So I gotta have a little bit of like my thoughts here about what I think about this season, the good things, the things that are really not that good, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm gonna be talking to you guys about every single thing right here. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm gonna be doing a lot more videos, daily streams, daily shorts. If you guys are interested in any of that, make sure you guys subscribe, leave a thumbs up, comment below if you guys want a shout out to Dreamy right here. I'm gonna be giving you guys shout outs every single video now, so if you're interested in that, make sure you guys comment below, and let's get straight into this. It's gonna be some background footage showing you guys a little bit of this season, and I'm gonna be talking to you guys just about every single thing about this season. There's a lot to talk about, so let's get straight into it. Alright, so this season of Fortnite has definitely been a controversial season. There is definitely a divide between the casual and the competitive player base, and a lot of the casuals really want the cars to stay as broken as they could possibly stay. Recently, actually, I think yesterday, so I'm recording this the day after the update, that has nerfed a lot of the cars. So, you know, we have boogie bombs back, which I think boogie bombs are not really the best thing for something like getting rid of cars and nerfing cars. EMPs are definitely way better of an option, and those are going to be coming soon, but right now they just have boogie bombs unvaulted for some reason. But boogie bombs really are, it's kind of like the same boat, and I don't really think Epic realizes this, is there's no counter to something like boogie bombs. There's no counter to like the cars how they broke in before. Like those mythic cars, there's really no counter to them. I mean, now of course there's boogie bombs and there's gonna be EMPs and stuff like that, but before the update there was just no counter to the mythic cars. They're so broken, regenerating health, they're so much faster, so much stronger, and that's kind of like the same thing with the boogie bombs. So you throw a boogie bomb in a car, it's like a GG's, it's a wrap. I mean, the player is gonna have to be really bad for you to be able to survive. So I think boogie bombs are just not the good play, and I think the idea behind some of these things, Epic, is stop making items that have zero, and I mean zero way to counter. I mean, there's no way to counter a boogie bomb when you get hit by it. There should be something, like something you could do to be able to actually get away from a boogie bomb. A little bit of fun fact, in zero builds, not only do they have to get rid of your overshield, but they have to touch your normal shield before you're even actually getting out of the dance of the boogie bomb. So it's super broken in zero builds. I mean, like just ridiculously broken in zero builds. So I'm not too sure why boogie bombs are a thing, but you go into the season overall, I mean, you look at this whole season as a picture, one full picture, you zoom back and you look at the entire season, it's really a bad season. I'm gonna be honest. The map changes are awful. It feels like they designed some of these POIs in like, you know, like a week, if that, at max, like a week. Some of these POIs really are not that great. I'm gonna be completely honest. They could have done so much better. I think back to that old season, I think from like chapter 2 or chapter 3, where we had the sand season, you were able to like go underneath the sand. That was already a better season than what we have right now. I mean, this is just so annoying. We're dealing with cars driving around the area, and I could kind of got used to the cars the way they are, but I mean, the mythic cars, ladies and gentlemen, the amount of glitches and bugs people were using to get these cars instantly. I mean, there's one at the Nitrodrome where people would actually just break the wall where the cage where the car is actually positioned and instantly get the car. They wouldn't have to kill the boss. They would just have to get the battle bus, ram it, steal the car, and boom, they got it instantly. The most powerful car. And how are you going to get the person out of the car? See, in the 4-seater car, you could get in and start pickaxe swinging. In the 2-seater car, it's a lot more hard to do that. It's a lot more difficult, and especially in like something like solos, they can hire NPCs to go in the car with them. There's so many different things like that, and you don't even get me started on solos. Solos right now with cars is just a teaming nightmare. So a lot of these changes have been like fixed ever since the update with boogie bombs. But like I said, with EMPs coming out in the future, it's gonna be a lot better than boogie bombs. But then you go into the other thing. I haven't even touched builds, but I've seen so many clips right here, and I'm gonna show you guys right here a lot of clips.
I don't even know. You hit somebody. I don't fucking know how.
What the fuck am I playing?
Fuck!
Okay. Just got fucked. Oh my.
That shit is so retarded.
Вы что, долбанулись? Чел заехал внутрь! Это читер! Тут читер! Он выехал с машиной просто!
What the fuck is this season? What the fuck is this season? What is this new bug?
Ёбаный рот. Ребят, сейчас чуть-чуть почки будет немножко. Что это? Алло.
A lot of clips. I mean, so many different clips of just a ridiculous amount of ways people have died this season. So some of these clips are going to obviously be old from the new update that's come out, but it's still ridiculous. Like the nitro splash thing where you're just going through walls is absolutely ridiculously broken, and it kind of just destroys the core dynamic of this game altogether. You're supposed to be building, you're supposed to be editing, and you're supposed to be getting better at those two things, not completely adapting and changing the way the game is supposed to be played. It's kind of just mind-boggling to me. The people at Epic, whoever's deciding these things, it's almost like they themselves are just not good at building. They're not good at Fortnite, so they have to change the game completely to become more enjoyable for them to have fun. Like, it just seems crazy to me that we have a game for 6 years and completely just changes. I mean, look at any other competitive shooter. Do they have any sort of guns, like mythic guns, mythic cars, something like if you don't get that gun, you're at such a disadvantage? I mean, look at any other battle royale. You open a chest, you should have the same exact odds to get any other gun that any other player can have. It should be that simple. Like, a mythic weapon, in my opinion, let's say a gold weapon is 1 out of 100 chance. I mean, it's probably not that, but let's say it's 1 out of 100. A mythic weapon should be like 1 out of 1,000 or 1 out of 10,000. Like, super rare to get, but if you get it out of a chest, it's like, oh my god, this is amazing. I have a mythic weapon I got. Not something you go to 1 POI, you have 50 people on 1 POI just to get the one weapon or the one car. It's just so stupid to me. In this season, we have like 8 mythic weapons. We have the mythic cars, obviously. It's so stupid to me that they're obsessed. I mean, like, obsessed with the idea of mythic weapons, and it's been like this ever since chapter 2, where they would give you not 1 but 2 mythic weapons at a POI. Like, I remember you'd give like the grappler and then the sky scar. Why do you need 2 mythic weapons at 1 POI? Like, if you gave it just 1 mythic weapon, people would still go crazy to go there to get that 1 weapon. But Epic is obsessed with making these POIs so broken every single season, and I think this isn't even talked about enough. I think this chapter is the worst chapter we've ever had. It is by far the worst one, and it's just kind of weird to me that I'm pretty sure this is the chapter that has been the only chapter without Donald Mustard. Donald Mustard, I think, retired in chapter 4. I could be wrong about that, but this is the first chapter completely without him. So a whole new crew is developing this chapter, and it is awful in my opinion. Whoever is in charge of Epic Games, I think is horrible decision making. Sure, there's some things here and there that are okay, but that's exactly what it is. They're just okay. I mean, we're getting unvaulted guns from like seasons ago. Like, they have no sense of like making something new, making an interesting POI. I mean, some of these POIs are literally bare bones, just basic. Like, they don't really seem interesting. And we have a whole new bottom of the map, and it's just sand everywhere. I mean, it's very boring to me. There's nothing really cool like that. Like I said, like sand, going underneath sand. I mean, a lot of the stuff they've added just kind of destroys the core playstyle of Fortnite. And when it comes to zero builds, there is so many bugs. I mean, just Fortnite in general, there's so many bugs they've already had to fix because of the cars, because of the nitro fists. The two things they've forced people to use this season. So I'm not really too sure. I've been definitely raging like a crazy a ton. I mean, you look at ranked in general, I had like a 4 kill like 10th in solos, and I went down in percentages in ranked. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to drop like a 20 bomb every single game to like go up and to get to Unreal. It's just absolutely ridiculous to me. A lot of people were cheating in the very beginning when ranked first came out, doing like an infinite car glitch so they could just survive to end game, and it was just absolutely ridiculous. This season I already think is absolutely the worst season we've ever had. Even if they add some of these updates and they change some things, I think it's by far the worst season. This chapter, by far the worst chapter. I don't mean to sound like a negative person. I go into every season trying to like feel like, oh, this is the season, they're gonna do something really good with this season, and I'm just getting super disappointed every single time. I mean, last season with the dash coin being so utterly broken, the dashes everywhere, and now we had this season with cars. It seems like every season just gets worse and worse and worse, and we just hope for it to get better. So I'm not really too sure what's gonna happen. The most exciting thing about this season, honestly, seems like the grand finals for FNCS for NA, because everybody from EU is moving over to NA, which just seems really crazy for some of these storylines. So let me know what you guys think though in the comments below. It's a little bit of a ramble. Got some background footage right here, just And there goes my Siri going absolutely crazy. So let me know what you guys think though in the comments below. Daily streams, daily shorts, and I'm gonna be doing trying to do videos a little bit more like daily now. I used to do daily videos back in the day, but I'm trying to focus more on streaming for you guys. So streaming every day here on the channel, streaming on Twitch, gonna be doing a lot of content here, even though I'm not a big fan of the season. Gonna be grinding like crazy, seeing how far I can get up on the ranked leaderboard. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next one. My name is Nightz. Peace out.
Whoa.
Let's fucking go.